Community Living Connections is a nonprofit, and we were in desperate need of help with our website. The website that CLC had wasn't functioning, it wasn't user-friendly, it was not a good representative of what we wanted our image to be. And in the conversations with Tingalls, it immediately became clear that our website was not necessarily our #1 issue, but it was right back to our logo. So the most important part of the process for me starting was that Tingalls took the time to get to know us. They didn't sit down at the table and jump ahead to here's what we think you need and here's what we should do. It was, I believe, very important to them to know us and to hear our story and to be able to deeply understand what we wanted.
We do a pretty extensive intake to learn about our clients, their target market, their products and services, the history of the company, a lot of information that a lot of designers may not ask up front because we really want to truly understand our client and the target audience that they're trying to connect with online. The logo process at Tingalls is pretty collaborative and it's highly creative. We have several designers on staff that contribute ideas and mock-ups and concepts for logo design, which is actually what makes it quite a unique process. With that extensive intake that we did with our clients, all of that information is then gathered and put into what we call an internal ticket, which is then communicated with the entire company. And then whatever individuals want to sit in on that creative brainstorm are, encouraged to do so. But what comes out of that brainstorm is dozens and dozens of creative concepts that are uniquely sketched and completely custom. So we don't start with any existing clip art. We don't use anything that's already been designed. We try to draw everything from scratch. And what that ends up bringing to the table is something that is 100% uniquely designed for that client and the target audience that they're trying to reach.
The support that CLC provides is not about houses and apartment buildings, it's about people. And so that's where we wanted Tingalls to help us, show us something that just doesn't catch people's attention, but that it's bright, it's celebrating people living their best life. So that was the logo piece.
We call it the CLC man, which is the iconic representation of the logo, is used throughout the branding to really showcase the vibrancy and the mission of the organization, which is to live your best life. And so we wanted to use that logo and use this sort of vibrant color palette throughout all of their branding.
With Tingalls, they helped us develop a website, which not only was a great image for our company, but they were also able to help us create an online application which was really streamlined for any applicant that was interested in employment for our company. The process in which we were able to hire people was expedited. We were able to connect with people very fast.
And that was one of the biggest, as I call it, game changers for Community Living Connections.
Being able to bring that background and expertise to them as a solution that cut manpower hours and cut time off something that's very important to them, which is their employment, I thought was a really great example of kind of how we collaborated together as a client design partnership. I think the thing we love most about working with this particular client is that they do trust us. They trust our professional opinion, they trust our unique creative eye when it comes to developing pieces for their branding. And that's really important to us because we really want to be able to create a partnership, if you will. We want to be an extension of their company as their marketing department or as their lead graphic design source. And that's been a really great partnership for us.
I would recommend Tingalls to anyone who is looking to rebrand their company or create a new website because of their professionalism in the community, and the way that they communicate is fantastic.
But separate from their professionalism, they're also so personable, and as a client I appreciate that because at Tingalls you never feel like you are just another client, just another project, just another paycheck. They genuinely care about you as a person and about your organization, and I believe that that is what drives their good work.